Hi everybody, and welcome back to Mrs. Wheeler's Storytime. I'm so glad you joined me again tonight. Are you ready for bed? Do you have your stuffy? Are you in your pajamas? Have you brushed your teeth? Do you have your water so you don't have to leave the bed again? I hope you have everything prepared. Now, I want you to settle down, get nice and cozy, and I'm going to read you a very silly book. Tonight, I'm going to read to you Tacky the Penguin. It's written by Helen and it's illustrated by Lynn Munsinger. There once lived a penguin. His home was a nice icy land he shared with his companions. His companions were named Goodly, Lovely, Angel, Neatly, and Perfect. His name was Tacky. Tacky was an odd bird. Every day, Goodly, Lovely, Angel, Neatly, and Perfect greeted each other quietly and politely. Tacky greeted them with a hearty slap on the back and a loud, "What's happening?" Ooh. Goodly, Lovely, Angel, Neatly, and Perfect always marched. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tacky always marched. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 6, 0. 2.5, 0. His companions were graceful divers. Tacky liked to do splashy cannonballs. Goodly, Lovely, Angel, Neatly, and Perfect always sang a pretty song like Sunrise on the Iceberg. Tacky always liked songs like, "How many toes does a fish have?" Tacky was an odd bird. One day, the penguins heard the thump, thump, thump of feet in the distance. This could only mean one thing. Hunters had come. They came with maps and traps and rocks and locks, and they were rough and tough. As the thump, thump, thump drew closer, the penguins could hear the growly voices chanting, "We're gonna catch some pretty penguins, and we'll march them with a switch. And we'll sell them for $1 and get rich, rich, rich." Goodly, Lovely, Angel, Neatly, and Perfect ran away in fright. They hid behind a block of ice. Tacky stood alone. The hunters marched right up to him chanting, "We're gonna catch some pretty penguins and we'll march them with a switch. And we'll sell them for $1 and get rich, rich, rich." "What's happening?" blared Tacky, giving one hunter an especially hearty slap on the back. They growled, "We're hunting for penguins, that's what's happening." "Penguins?" said Tacky. "Do you mean those birds that march neatly in a row?" And he marched. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 6, 0. 2.5, 0. The hunters looked puzzled. "Do you mean those birds that dive so gracefully?" Tacky asked. Then he did a splashy cannonball. The hunters looked wet. "Do you mean the birds that sing such pretty songs?" Tacky began to sing, and from behind the block of ice came the voices of his companions, all singing as loudly and as dreadfully as they could. "How many toes does a fish have? I wonder, yep, I wonder. The hunters could not stand the horrible singing. This could not be the land of pretty penguins. They ran away with their hands clasped tightly over their ears, leaving behind their maps and traps and rocks and logs, and not looking at all rough and tough. Goodly, lovely, angel, neatly, and perfect hugged Tacky. Tacky was an odd bird, but a very nice bird to have around. The end. I want to thank you again for joining me. It was such a pleasure to read to you guys. And now stay snuggled in your bed. I want you to have pleasant dreams and a blessed day tomorrow. Good night, Aya Sophia. Good night, Jediah. Good night, Zai. Good night, Aiden. Sweet dreams, everyone.